Nestled atop a commanding precipice bordering the renowned Blue Pools of Bermagui, the Bermagui Beach House stands as a thoughtful reinterpretation of a cherished vacation residence. Cherished by the family across the decades, the existing weathered timber dwelling found itself relocated down the thoroughfare, making room for the unfolding of the next narrative. Our design endeavors to birth a new abode, drawing inspiration from the enduring affinity the clients harbor for this locale while refining the informal essence intrinsic to the classic Australian beach dwelling. Our response becomes an embodiment of the coastal milieu, weaving a sensory narrative intricately into both the external structure and internal minutiae. Meticulous spatial arrangement, deliberate orientation, and judicious material selection provide a supportive backdrop to the family's customs and the idyllic seaside lifestyle they hold dear. The residence manifests as 3 substantial volumes, ensconced within a loosely draped timber veneer. By siting the dwelling in proximity to its rear boundary, we dispel the conventional notion of a backyard and frontal enclosure, instead fostering an immediate dialogue with the garden and establishing a distant rapport with the ocean. This purposeful siting, coupled with intricate landscaping layers, gives rise to peripheral open-air spaces, offering havens of sunlight and refuge amid the pavilions. Consequently, the house and garden engage in a graceful choreography attuned to the coastal climate, a dynamic spectacle for both the occupants and casual observers. This elemental connection also dictates the cadence of apertures along each facade. Though inherently structured and proportionate, these apertures come alive through subtle variations in depth and sliding timber screens, infusing a laid-back demeanor into an otherwise formal frontage. Despite the benevolent concessions made to the street and surroundings, the thoughtful siting and functional arrangement of each pavilion admirably safeguard the privacy of its dwellers. The living pavilion takes its place at the northernmost extremity of the site, linking the primary pavilion and the guest pavilion through a glazed connector, extending them to the southern boundary. Our intent with the floor plan is to seamlessly accommodate both guests and hosts, fostering togetherness while allowing for moments of solitude. On the lower level, sheltered courtyards spill from covered dining areas and guest sleeping spaces. Upstairs, adaptable living spaces can unfold or retreat, with separate sleeping quarters offering temporary retreats for the principal inhabitants of the residence. The materials chosen for Bermagui House narrate a richly nuanced tale. Externally, the purposeful weathering of timber cladding and the dune-like landscaping echo the rugged context. Internally, a meticulously curated palette unfolds, whitened surfaces, gentle sands, timber elements, and sturdy brickwork, an elegantly minimalistic rendition inspired by nearby rock pools, beaches, and cliffs. Unrefined and tactile materiality, contemplative spaces, and deliberate transitions anchor the residence, inviting one to traverse its expanse entirely unshod. A serene counterpoint to the formidable coastal surroundings, it stands as a rejuvenating haven for family retreats.